Hi again, and thanks so much for watching online. You can catch up with our previous videos on our YouTube channel, on our website, or on our Facebook page. So far, we've been wrestling with the things that are triggering our anxiety, and I've asked 3 questions of us so far to try and work out those triggers. What do I have that I fear losing? What do I want but fear I won't get? And thirdly, am I loving something too much? And the answers to those are potential pointers to what is driving our anxiety. Today's video is entitled Don't Go Back to the Future. And that is because fear and anxiety are all about the future. Those of us who battle with anxiety, the common trait is our thoughts are often away and into the future. We fear what is about to happen. Think about it. Even if you're anxious right now in your current circumstances, what's driving that fear is actually what might happen, what you think may well be round the corner. Now, during this lockdown, I've got anxious when I've thought about the prospect of getting coronavirus and ending up in an intensive care ward, struggling to breathe. Again, in that moment, I wasn't living in the present. Fear and anxiety live in the future. And so as I thought about that, understandably, my body started reacting to prepare myself. It was getting itself into fight or flight mode because it thought it was going into this battle to stay alive. But obviously, that wasn't happening to me in the present. Could well be that it doesn't happen to me in the future. I certainly hope it doesn't. Anxiety and fear, though, they live in the future. But here's the thing, we don't know the future. We can't control the future. And importantly, we are often wrong about our future. When the future does come, whatever it is, we use whatever resources we're given in that time to deal with it. We need to make sure we pay attention to what is in the present. Regardless of who you think Jesus was, his words are recorded in Matthew 6, verse 34, when he spoke to his followers on anxiety. And he said this, "Do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." There is no sense in my mind wandering off into the future, worrying how I'm going to deal with being in an intensive care ward or whatever it is that I'm being anxious about. Those things may not even happen. And if it does, then personally I know that God will give me the grace in that situation to be able to deal with it. Fear often lives in the future, but we don't know the future. We can't control it, and we're often wrong about it. So let's focus on what we need to do right now in the present.